Hello students, welcome in today's lecture of Organization of Commerce and Management for 12th standard. Dear students, in our 8th lesson marketing, we have completed almost all the important points of this lesson. It includes meaning, definition, then concept of market, how the concept of markets gets changed, then importance of marketing towards the consumers, towards the society, and towards the producer. Means how the marketing is important for all these three factors. That point also we have discussed. Then we have seen the various functions of marketing, and in that various points we have covered, like if you are remembering, all the important points regarding the functions of marketing include the marketing research, buying and assembling, what is the market planning, then product development, standardization and grading. Then we have seen the packaging and labeling, then what is the meaning of branding, how it is important, then customer support service, pricing of product, then various promotional channels, then distribution, transportation and warehousing. So all these part we have done. Then we have also discussed the marketing mix. What is the elements of marketing mix? Then marketing mix product. In that product marketing mix, which is known as 4 P's, and service marketing mix. Means 3 P's are included in the 4 P's. So total 7 P's are there, like product, price, place, promotion, people, process and physical environment. So all these are together called as 7 P's of marketing mix. Now we are going to discuss the two concepts. The first is marketing and another is the selling. What is the difference between these two concepts? So this chart is in front of you, which tells us the difference, basic difference between the term marketing and selling. In the first, see, marketing is a social process by which a need is created, offered and exchanged via products. So this is called the marketing. And now selling, here selling means providing the customer with the goods he needs in exchange of price. Okay, so marketing is a social process. Social process म्हणजे काय की हे एक समाजासाठी केलेले काम आहे, प्रक्रिया आहे. तर इथं काय केलं जातं की वस्तूची गरज निर्माण केली जाते. जे सगळे ग्राहक आहेत त्यांच्या आवडीचा, त्यांच्या निवडीचा एकूणच अभ्यास केला जातो आणि त्यानुसार त्या वस्तूची गरज त्यांच्यामध्ये निर्माण केली जाते. आणि ती गरज निर्माण करण्याची प्रक्रिया म्हणजे काय आहे तर मार्केटिंग. आणि सेलिंग म्हणजे काय तर नुसतं वस्तूचं उत्पादन करून ती वस्तू ग्राहकांपर्यंत पोहोचवणे. ओके, जी वस्तू विकली जाते त्या वस्तूच्या बदल्यात पैसे घेऊन ती वस्तू ग्राहकांपर्यंत देण्याची प्रक्रिया म्हणजे काय आहे, सेलिंग आहे. तर इथे त्या वस्तूला मागणी निर्माण व्हावी यासाठी कोणते एफर्ट्स वगैरे घेतले जात नाही. ती केवळ नुसती विक्रीची क्रिया आहे. विक्रीची क्रिया म्हणजे की ज्यावेळी सेलर आपली वस्तू, त्याच्याजवळ जी वस्तू आहे ती ग्राहकांना देतो आणि त्या बदल्यात त्यांच्याकडनं पैसे घेतो. गिव्ह अँड टेक होतं गुड्स आणि जी प्राईस आहेत ते पैशांच्या सोबत. ओके, तर इथे गरज निर्माण व्हावी म्हणून कोणती प्रक्रिया किंवा एफर्ट्स घेतले जात नाही. पण त्या वस्तूची डिमांड मार्केटमध्ये क्रिएट व्हावी म्हणून जे एफर्ट्स घेतले जातात त्याला म्हणायचं मार्केटिंग. ओके, नाव सी द सेकंड, मार्केटिंग इज ए वाइडर कन्सेप्ट. इट इन्क्लूड्स सेलिंग अँड अदर फंक्शन्स. नाव हिअर इन अ सेलिंग इज ए नॅरोअर कन्सेप्ट. इट इज पार्ट ऑफ द मार्केटिंग कन्सेप्ट. म्हणजे अर्थातच मार्केटिंग ही एक व्यापक संकल्पना आहे. तर सेलिंग ही कशी आहे त्याच्याशी कंपेअर केलं तर थोडीशी आपण म्हणू शकतो की शॉर्ट कन्सेप्ट आहे ती. म्हणजे त्याची व्याप्ती एवढी मोठी नाही आहे, कारण मार्केटिंगमध्ये सेलिंग हे इन्क्लूड झालेलं फंक्शन आहे. परंतु सेलिंग हे कशाचं पार्ट आहे, तर मार्केटिंगचाच तो एक छोटासा पार्ट आहे. म्हणून मार्केटिंग ही एक ब्रॉड कन्सेप्ट आहे आणि सेलिंग ही एक नॅरो कन्सेप्ट आहे. कारण मार्केटिंगमध्ये सेलिंग हे इन्क्लुडेडच असतं. तर सेलिंग ही मार्केटिंगचा एक भाग आहे. ओके. आणि मार्केटिंगमध्ये ही वस्तूची नुसती निर्मिती केली जात नाही किंवा ती वस्तू फक्त विकली जात नाही, तर त्या वस्तूची लोकांना, ग्राहकांना गरज निर्माण व्हावी, ती वस्तू घ्यावीशी वाटावी, यासाठी एफर्ट्स घेणं म्हणजे काय आहे, तर मार्केटिंग आहे. ओके. नाव द सॅटिस्फॅक्शन ऑफ थर्ड पॉईंट सी, satisfaction of consumer is the essence of the marketing concept. Of course, all the marketing functions are conducted just for satisfaction of consumers. The selling concept relies on the transfer of title and position of the product from one person to another. आता जी मार्केटिंग कन्सेप्ट आहे ती पूर्णपणे ग्राहकांचं समाधान करणं याच्यावरती त्यांच्या सगळ्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज या कॉन्सन्ट्रेट झालेल्या आहेत. आणि सेलिंग ही अशी कन्सेप्ट आहे की जिथे फक्त वस्तूची मालकी ही एका व्यक्तीकडून दुसऱ्या व्यक्तीकडे जाते. म्हणजे इथं गिव्ह अँड टेक होतं. ज्याला विकायची आहे तो ती वस्तू ज्याला विकत घ्यायची आहे त्याला तो ती देतो. ओके. आणि त्याबरोबरच त्याची मालकीसुद्धा ही विक्रेत्याकडून खरेदीदाराकडे जाते. ओके. तर ती एक साधी अशी प्रोसेस आहे की जिथं तुमची मालकी ही सुद्धा ट्रान्सफर होते वस्तूबरोबर. जोपर्यंत वस्तू विकली जात नाही तोपर्यंत ती वस्तू विक्रेत्याची असते आणि ज्या क्षणाला त्या वस्तूची किंमत सांगून विक्रेता तो खरेदीदाराला विकून टाकतो तेव्हा तीच वस्तू खरेदीदाराच्या मालकीची होऊन जाते. ओके. सो द मार्केटिंग इज ए ब्रॉड कन्सेप्ट and marketing always try to satisfy the consumers. Okay. Now the next one, marketing is consumer oriented. It emphasizes on consumers and maximization of their satisfaction. On the contrary, selling is production oriented. It emphasizes on production and its efficiency. Now see here, अगेन इट इज सेड मार्केटिंग इज ए कन्झ्युमर ओरिएंटेड. म्हणजे मार्केटिंगच्या ज्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आहेत त्या सगळ्या त्या ग्राहकाला केंद्रस्थानी ठेवून केलेल्या असतात. म्हणजे ग्राहकांचा संतोष हेच आमचे ध्येय असं तुम्ही अनेक ठिकाणी शॉप्समध्ये लिहिलेलं पाहिलं असेल. म्हणजे ग्राहकांना ती वस्तू खरेदी करताना किंवा त्या वस्तूचा उपयोग करत असताना पूर्णपणे त्याचा वापर झाल्याचा त्यांना आनंद मिळाला पाहिजे. म्हणजे त्यांनी जे पैसे दिलेले आहेत त्याचं त्यांना पूर्ण समाधान मिळालं पाहिजे. तर ग्राहकांच्या समाधानावरती मार्केटिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीज सगळ्या या कॉन्सन्ट्रेट झालेल्या आहेत. ओके. आणि सेलिंग ही ॲक्टिव्हिटी फक्त प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेसशी रिलेटेड आहे. नाव द नेक्स्ट, मार्केटिंग व्ह्यूज द कस्टमर ॲज द very purpose of the business. And here in selling views customer as a last in the business. म्हणजे मार्केटिंगच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज करत असताना कस्टमर हाच मुख्य ध्येय समोर ठेवून या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज कंडक्ट केलेल्या असतात. म्हणजे जो इथे कस्टमर आहे त्याला जास्त महत्त्व दिलेलं आहे. Now the next is planning in marketing. Planning in marketing is long-term oriented in today's products and in terms of the few products, tomorrow's market and future growth. What it is said, planning in marketing is a long-term oriented in today's products and in terms of few products, tomorrow's market and future growth. Now here in selling, planning in selling is a short term oriented in terms of today's products and markets. Now the next is marketing follows customer oriented approach. Of course, marketing is giving importance to the customers and selling uses प्रोडक्शन ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच. आता विक्रीचं ध्येय काय असतं, तर जे उत्पादन घेतलेलं आहे वस्तूंचं त्याचं मोठ्या प्रमाणावर विक्री करणे एवढंच त्याचं ध्येय असतं. म्हणजे जो बनवलेला स्टॉक आहे तो फक्त त्या फॅक्टरीच्या बाहेर काढणे एवढाच त्याच्या मागचा हेतू आहे. मग ते ग्राहकांना आवडतं की नाही आवडत, त्यातनं ग्राहक समाधानी आहेत की नाही, या बारीक सारीक गोष्टींचा तिथे विचार केला जात नाही. Okay, now the next is marketing is an indirect activity and selling is a direct activity. Okay, आता इथे मार्केटिंगचा संबंध डायरेक्टली कन्झ्युमरशी कदाचित अनेक वेळा येत नाही, परंतु सेलिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटी ही डायरेक्टली कन्झ्युमरशी रिलेटेड आहे. कारण आता समजा मार्केटिंगमध्ये अनेक कार्यांचा सहभाग होतो. लाईक इन मार्केटिंग ॲडव्हर्टायझिंग इज देअर, पब्लिसिटी इज देअर, देन पॅकेजिंग इज देअर, लेबलिंग इज देअर. ओके, सो विथ these activities actual consumers are always not related directly. Producers are completing all these activity with the help of some another agency or the people. So with the help of that agency or the people, this activity is conducted. But here marketing is not directly conducted with the consumers, but selling activity is directly connected with the consumers, because ultimately producers are taking the production of goods to sell that product to the consumers. म्हणून सेलिंग ही ॲक्टिव्हिटी जी आहे ती कन्झ्युमरशी डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड आहे. कारण अल्टिमेटली सगळे प्रोडक्ट्सची विक्री कोणाला करायची असते, तर या सेलिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीमुळे ती करता येते, म्हणजे ग्राहकांपर्यंत ती वस्तू पोचवता येते. सो इट इज वी कॅन से डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड विथ द कन्झ्युमर्स. सो स्टुडंट्स, with the help of these points, I hope you have understood the main point of distinguish between the marketing and selling. Now we will go ahead to solve our exercise. See the first question, it's about complete the sentence with correct option given below. Now see the first sentence. The term market is derived from the dash word marketes. Options are given: French, Latin and Italian. The correct answer is Latin. Means the sentence will be like this: the French market is derived from Latin word marketes. Okay, now the second. In the dash concept of market, emphasis is given on buying and selling of goods or services. Now what will be the answer? See here, in the exchange concept of market, exchange is the answer. In the exchange concept of market, emphasis is given on buying and selling of goods or services. Now the third one. Perishable goods such as vegetable, fruits, milk products, etc. are sold in the market. Now the correct option is very short. Perishable goods such as vegetable, fruits, milk products, etc. are sold in very short period market. Answer is very short period. Now the fourth sentence is retail market is the market where retailer sells goods directly to the dash in small quantities. The answer is consumer. Retail market is the market where retailers sells goods directly to the consumers. Okay, now the next question is match the pairs. Here two groups are given to you. Group A like a question and group B many correct answers are there. Multiple choice is there. You have to choose the correct one and you have to write that answer in front of the A. Now see the what is written in group A. Market, the second is register bonds, third is monopoly, fourth is branding, and fifth is digital marketing. Now in a group B, various answers and correct options are given. You are required to choose the correct one. Now here the first market, what will the answer? In group B, marketers is the correct pair. Now the B, second one, registered brands. The correct answer is trademark. Number 7, trademark. Now the next, monopoly. Here monopoly, the correct answer is single seller. When there is only one seller, then we can say there is a monopoly of that seller. Now the fourth is branding. The correct answer is distinct name. Here branding means what? Giving identity, special number, design to that product so that it can be easily identified from so many products. Okay. Now the next is digital marketing. The answer is use of digital media. Digital marketing, use of digital media is the right answer. Okay. So we have solved this question, match the pairs. Now the next question is write a word, term, phrase for the following sentences. Now what is the first sentence? See, the market for commodities which are produced in one country and sold in another countries, they are called as international market. Okay. Now the next is type of market where durable commodities which are generally non-perishable in nature are sold, means in which market such type of goods are sold. The answer is long period market. The answer of C is long period market. Okay. Now the third one, the market where goods are sold to the ultimate consumer or the user of the product. The answer is retail market. म्हणजे कारण तिथे जास्त तुमचे गिराईक तुम्हाला सापडतात रिटेल मार्केटमध्ये आणि जास्तीत जास्त ग्राहकांपर्यंत ती वस्तू जाण्याचा प्रयत्न त्या मार्केटमध्ये केला जातो. तर कुठल्या मार्केटमध्ये केला जातो? अर्थातच आहे ते म्हणजे रिटेल मार्केट. ओके. नाव द नेक्स्ट इज two sellers selling either a homogeneous product or a different product. आता अशा प्रकारची वस्तूंची विक्री करणाऱ्या स्थितीला काय म्हणायचं? मार्केटला काय म्हणायचं? तर डिओपॉली. ओके. नाव द नेक्स्ट इज गिविंग ए डिस्टिंक्ट नेम टू द वन्स प्रोडक्ट. व्हेरी सिम्पल आन्सर. द आन्सर इज ब्रँडिंग. ओके. नाव द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन D1, state whether the following statements are true or false. Okay. Now see the first one. The term market is derived from the Latin word marketus. The answer is correct. Okay. It's true. Now the next is market may be defined as aggregate demand by potential buyers as a product or service. Okay. The answer is true. Now the next, the market for the commodities which are produced in one country and sold in another country is known as national market. The answer is false. Now the next is a wholesale market sellers are known as retailers and always are known as wholesaler. See, in wholesale market, sellers are known as retailers and buyers are known as wholesaler. The sentence is false. Now the next, regulated market operates according to forces of demand and supply. The answer is false. Now the next question, find the odd one out. Means in that group many words are given, you have to choose the odd one. In that, first one is primary market, secondary market, retail market and terminal market. The odd one is retail market. So retail market is your answer. Now the next is stock exchange, foreign exchange, bullion market, manufactured goods market. So the answer is manufactured goods market. Now the next is price, people, promotion and product. The answer is people. Now the fourth one is people, promotion, physical evidence and process. The answer is promotion. Now the next question, complete the sentences. Here no options are given. You have to write your answer by your own thinking. The first is dash is the place where transaction of buying and selling of goods and services take place in exchange of money or money's worth. Okay. Now the answer is market. Market is the place where transaction of buying and selling takes place in exchange of money or money's worth. Now the next is dash refers to a market situation when there is a single buyer and a single buyer of commodity services. Okay, so the answer is monopsony. Monopsony is the answer. Now the next, third one is dash is a slip which found on the product and provides all the information regarding the product and its producer. So the answer is label. Label is the slip which is founded on the product and products all give all the information regarding the product to its producer. Okay, so answer is the label. Now the next question. So it is also one type of match the pairs, where in both group some words are not given, options are given you in a bracket, and from that bracket you have to choose the correct one and you have to write in front of that word. Now see question G, select the correct option and complete the table. See in the bracket options are given like Mercatus, industrial goods, oligopoly, E. Germo McCarthy and Booms and Bittner. Okay. Now see the group A, commodity market. And now the in group B, nothing is mentioned. So you have to write the correct option from the that bracket is given. Okay. So commodity market, the answer is industrial goods. Now the next is in group A, nothing is written. In group B, few sellers. This hint is given. So considering that hint, the answer is C, oligopoly. Oligopoly is the answer. Okay. Now C, in group B, the third one, that is C. Nothing is mentioned in group A, but in group B it is given to trade mercantile. Okay. So the to trade mercantiles. So answer is Marketus. Okay. Now in group A, fourth one is 4 P's. 4 P's. Okay. So the answer is this concept is given by E. Germo McCarthy. So his name will be there in front of the 4 P's. That is E. Germo McCarthy. Now the last one is in group A, nothing is mentioned. In group B, 3 P's are given, and these 3 P's are introduced by Booms and Bittner. Okay. So all the exercise we have solved. See all the questions again and again. Read it again and solve it in your notebook also. Then only you will be perfect. So Today we have completed this exercise also. I hope you got all the answers, and in next lecture we will meet with new another point. Till then, take care, be happy, and goodbye students. Thank you.